I think I can build the best themed isopod enclosure.
Well, I think I can build the best isopod themed enclosure.
I think there's only one way we can settle this.
An isopod enclosure battle.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. David here at Phidippus. I am joined by my partner and fiancée Sophie from the Bird Nerd Sophie channel, and today we are going to be having an isopod enclosure build-off battle. We have both picked themes we like, and we don't quite know what those themes are, and we're going to see who can produce the best enclosure.
So once again, for our inverts, we have custom enclosures built by Entoscapes. They are awesome, we love supporting small businesses, and these are really cool size enclosures to work with and make themed things from. So amazing, and thanks for them for making these incredible enclosures for us. And
we'd like to say a big thanks to Bugs in the House as well. That's where we got our isopods from. They are really friendly, really just informative, and that's why we kind of like small businesses like that. You know, Bugs in the House and Entoscapes, they're really communicative, and that's what we enjoy. This video is not sponsored in any way. We just thought we would say thank you to both these lovely companies.
So we are both going to build and design our enclosures separate from each other, and then in the comments we want to know who's built the best one, because we're really excited, and it's always good fun to have a little battle like this and do some enclosure scaping.
So without further ado, let's get on with the isopod enclosure battle. So while I'm in the other room, I have the luxury of seeing our lovely isopods. We've got some zebras, we've got the magic potions, we've got some dairy cows which are going in another enclosure, a separate video on that, and we've got some orange types which are armadillion vulgaire, basically the same as magic potions, but they're orange and I really like the colour of them. I'll be working in the bedroom. We don't have the luxury of studios and stuff like some other people, so I'll be in the bedroom while Sophie gets the luxury of the living room with the nice table. Right, so I'm going to go for a space theme, and I've got some secret weapons here. I bought myself a toy spaceship and a little spaceman. I've printed out a star background. I've got a cute isopod and patrol sign. I've got my exotic looking alien plants, and my secret weapon here as well is Lego. I got myself a sort of alien set made from custom sets from a place called One More Brick, which is kind of cool, which I'm going to build and have in my isopod zone, because I've kind of picked some exotic colours. I think they look quite alien, so I'm going to use them in my enclosure.
Okay, so I'm doing my build in the bird room, so if they are noisy I do apologise, but that is a reality of living with noisy birds. So I've got my enclosure here, love the size, so excited to get started, but I thought I'd talk through my decor. Firstly, we've got some leaf litter. This is an important food source for the birds, so that will be incorporated into the substrate. Then, what have we got over here? We've got this really nice piece of cork bark that's quite long and thin, so I thought that could kind of go at the back of the enclosure. So I thought that's quite nice. It's a nice little place they can hide under. Then we've got some of these sort of fish tank plants. I mean, they're not the highest quality. They they're a bit garish with the greenness, but you know what? I don't think the isopods are going to mind too much. I don't think they're going to be too fussy. And then, if you can't tell already, the theme I'm going for is like prehistoric kind of dinosaur times. So I got this little mini volcano. Obviously absolutely nothing is to scale, because I'll talk about this in a second. That is just absurd. Like, that must be an absolute monster of a dinosaur. But I thought this was cute. These are really expensive, like mini volcanoes, so I hope the isopods like it. The benefit of it though is it is hollow, so it can act as like a little shelter if they want to go in there, and that's obviously kind of prehistoric themed. And then we've got this, which is a little dinosaur skull. I thought this was really cool. I didn't realise it was going to be quite so big, but I thought this was fun. Again, it is something that they can hide inside or crawl through. It's just another area of enrichment, because isopods aren't always just in the soil. They do like to come up top and explore and things like that. So we've got those bits there. And then we're not just going for dinosaur themed. What we're kind of going for is like, the dinosaurs have died out because the isopods. So if you've seen Jurassic Park, you will know that in the visitor centre there's a big sign at the top underneath the skeleton things saying when dinosaurs ruled the earth. But you know what? In my little imaginary world here, isopods are ruling the earth instead. So I just made this on Canva. It doesn't look great because our printer decided to just completely mess up this morning. So I've had to make do. And then I've just sellotaped it onto some toothpicks, and I have cut the ends of the toothpicks off that are spiky because we obviously don't want to impale any isopods. But I just thought that was a little bit of fun. This is like the isopods taking over the world. And then we've also got some cuttlefish because they need a good source of calcium. So we've got that there. And then we've got this adorable sign. We've got a pack of 3 signs from a shop on Etsy. I will get David to put the link to the shop in the description. And I've got a little isopods live here one with this adorable little sort of kawaii isopod. So these are kind of my decor bits. But we are going to jump cut to the kitchen shortly because we need to go and put all of that messy substrate in, and I know I'm just going to get it all over this table. So let's go and do that now.
Right, I need to transfer myself to the kitchen now. No peeking, no looking. And get my stuff set up on here because it's going to be messy. So, to start off with my Isopod enclosure, I want a nice layer of substrate. So I've got some high quality millipede substrate. I've also got some cocoa, which can go at the bottom because they're not really going to access it much. I've got my leaf litter and I've got some moss for a hydration station. So let's get this set up now for them before I start with any theming at all. Right, so I've got my foundation now. I've got a nice layer of substrate there for them to enjoy and burrow, and there's plenty of nutritious stuff for them to eat in there because they're tritivores. I've got my hydration station. Now the more fun part begins, which is all the theming and excitement.
So now comes a really fun part, which is just arranging the decor into here. So let's get cracking. I think we'll go first in with this cork bark, and when I saw it I kind of thought this would be a really good place for it. Just on that back wall there, so they can hide under it, they can kind of go over the top. I think that looks quite good. And then I'm thinking we'll pop a little volcano maybe over here next to that. Again, nothing is to scale here, like it's not accurate, but then, you know, it's our little world. We can do what we like. We like to go with like the Bob Ross, you know. It's our world, it's our creation, so we'll do what we want. So yeah, I'm liking that. I think I'm gonna put the camera down because I'm gonna get this behind the volcano. Again, trees are not bigger than volcanoes, but we're gonna roll with it. It's gonna be fine. So I'm gonna pop that in there. And then that looks pretty good. So how's it looking from the front? Love it, love it. I think maybe we'll just move some of the soil around the volcano base like that. Cool. Let's go in with a dinosaur skull. I think it needs to be quite prominent. It's like the big centerpiece to this. So let's pop in there. I'll be able to see his little mouth. So do that. And then maybe behind that we can put those other 2 plants. Let's move some of this substrate about a little bit. It's quite messy doing this, but it's all part of the fun. You can probably hear the cockatiels just flying around, enjoying themselves. Let's see, I'm going to do this one as well. Actually sort of dig it down deep. There we go, that's kind of nice with pop of colour. Love it. We just want to see the jaw of that dinosaur a little bit more there. And the birds clearly agree that this looks very nice.
Right, first thing I've got to do, now I'm getting onto the theming, to actually build my Lego. So I thought I'd do it on the windowsill so it's nice and clear and bright for you guys. And hopefully so I don't lose any bits as well. So my aliens are now built, my Lego aliens. Took a little while, but I got it done. So let's get on with putting some bits in the enclosure now. So I think I'll start with my biggest piece, and that's going to be my Spuzz Lightyear spaceship and little soldier man. I'm going to put it on the opposite side of the hydration station. I'm going to kind of have it as a little hide. I'm going to bury it in the substrate so they can actually hide in it, and hopefully it will act as a hide and not just be a bit of scenery. Then I suppose I'll have my little spaceman standing outside wondering what's happened and how he's ended up on this strange alien planet, and hopefully the isopods don't devour him. I think next we want to use some of our scenery up, so let's have some of these kind of exotic plants in the enclosure. I'll just dot them around anywhere because let's face it, they kind of look cool. Just bend that one so it sits a bit. More neatly in there. Then I want to add my aliens, obviously, so I'm not sure where I'm going to have my aliens. I think I'll have one standing there. I can get him in the leaflet without him falling apart on me and then losing bits.
Now, if you didn't know already, I'm going with zebra isopods, and I kind of regret my decision. Like, I love the theme, I think it's great, but I really should have gone for like a Serengeti safari with like a little jeep and stuff and some toy zebras. But, you know, rookie error. We're going with this. I think it looks cool. So let's go in with our little sign. And I'm thinking this should be in front of the cork bark. This is going to be kind of fiddly to do. The camera won't focus, of course, because I'm an expert. So let's try and have this in the soil there. That's it. That kind of works, do we think? I think it kind of works. I may just reprint a new one when we get some more ink and that kind of thing, but I think that kind of works. That looks good. Right, what have we got left? We have got our isopods live here sign. Where are we thinking with this? Behind it? No, it kind of takes away too much. Behind the skull, maybe? And we can't see the... Oh, rookie error here as well. I've got too many things. I'm dropping them everywhere. Okay, let's have a think. Okay, I decided that the sign was just going to go behind there. Can't see it as well, but you know what? It's fine. It's. I think it's coming together. So the last two things to go in. Got some cuttlebone. Where should we pop that? Here, maybe in the middle. They can kind of hide under it as well. Just be part of the decor. And then we've just got some sphagnum moss to add to the substrate as well. This is going to help to keep the humidity in there. Add that all in, make it look hopefully half decent. And this is the finished result. I'm pretty pleased with it, to be honest. There's lots of fun things for them to do. I'm just waiting for this kind of moisture to disappear from the front there, but it'll look fine. So yeah, really excited with it. So let's go and check in with David and see how he's getting on.
Righty, we're almost there now. I think we're getting there. We've got my background. What I did is I taped it on, but I also poked holes where the ventilation is, so it will maintain a cross ventilation. I've moved my alien eggs because I want to give them another sort of hide because I feel a bit bad. So I thought I'd give them an actual cork bark hide on one side, so it kind of looks like a bit of alien terrain. I'm basically going to dump the eggs elsewhere in the enclosure. Without dropping them on Buzz, sorry Buzz. I think I'll pop them in front of their little food area. It's looking quite busy, but honestly, I don't think I mind. I think it looks kind of cool. Right, I think I am done. I don't think there's anything else I want to add to that. Just want to make sure everything's secure in there so it doesn't fall on any of my little isopods. And I'm moving it around. There we have it. Let's go and see how Sophie's gotten on. He's finished. Let's pan around. Are you done in there?
Yeah, here he is. Hello.
Are you done? Okay.
I'm ready.
Right, I'm going to bring mine in and then we'll talk through and compare. Hello boys, you enjoying yourselves
They're
there?
helping. They're my secret weapon.
So here are our finishing closes. We've seen each other's work and I think Sophie looks rather cool. It has a little less elements in it than mine, but I think that makes it better in some ways. It's kind of nice and simple. Although I do love mine, I do love my sci-fi theme. I think it's come together quite well.
I think the background is really cool. I like the little Lego aliens. I like little plants and stuff. Yeah.
I think the spaceship should hopefully serve as a nice hide. They've got a couple of options to hide in there. They've got their little feeding area and all sorts, you know, so hopefully they're going to enjoy them. I suppose we'll be introduced them to it, won't we?
Definitely, yeah. And I like how mine came together. As I said, I think I probably should have gone for a safari theme, having zebra isopods. But you know what? It's working. Who doesn't love a dinosaur theme? So I like it. It's not to scale, but I think the isopods are going to enjoy it anyway.
The isopods seem to have settled in well, but the biggest question we have for you guys is which was better? It's kind of a battle of themes, really. Is it Jurassic or is it sci-fi you like better? Which one? Please comment below and let us know which one you like best.
Yeah, definitely. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Phidippus for more content like this. If you enjoyed this kind of enclosure off, maybe we can do some for some future animals, who knows? But it was really great fun to do some kind of decorating and stuff. It's always one of the fun parts of bringing in new animals, but they seem to be really enjoying it, don't they?
Yeah, thanks again to Entoscapes and Bugs in the House. Really appreciate just a good customer service. But that brings us to the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you later. From me and Sophie and loads of noisy birds, take care and see you later.